Okay, so this is chapter 9. We're just going to start working at this. A lot of this is the same. We're still going to be doing dimensional analysis. We're still going to be changing from one unit to another. It's just a different medical context, okay? The prescriber ordered 15 milligrams. Read the label and determine how many milliliters you will prepare. The dose is indicated on the syringe below, okay? So we're supposed to get 15 milligrams, and we want to know how many milliliters. So what we look for is right here. 1 milliliter is 20 milligrams, okay? So this is the unit fraction we're going to use. I'm going to put this over a 1 times, I'm trying to cancel out the milligrams, so I'm going to put 20 milligrams down here to 1 milliliter here in the top. The milligrams cancel, and if you reduce this, divide both of these by a 5, you get a 4 here and a 3 here. So 3/4 is 0.75 milliliters. And if you look at the syringe, you can see that on this one, it's between 0.7 and 0.8, and each of these little tick marks is a 1, and so it is 0.75. Okay. Second example. The prescriber ordered 600 milligrams stat and 400 milligrams every 4 hours. Read the label in 9.4, which is over here, okay, and calculate the number of milliliters you will administer to the patient as needed, okay? This is your as needed part, so this is the part we're going to concentrate on, the 400, okay? So I'm going to turn 400 milligrams into something. So I'm going to look on the next page and see if I can find the relationship between milligrams and milliliters. Okay, it's 80 milligrams per milliliter. Okay, so there are 80 milligrams per milliliter. It's what I pulled off from the second page. I'm trying to cancel out the milligrams. So I'm going to put 80 milligrams in the bottom and 1 milliliter in the top. The milligrams cancel. If you divide 400 by an 80, you get 5. So the answer here is 5 milliliters. As needed, you will administer 5 milliliters of this drug. Okay? 9.3, multiple parts. The prescriber ordered this drug as a loading dose for a patient who weighs 110 pounds and has a severe infection. Read the label and the drug guide information in this figure, okay? And then we're asked how many milligrams per kilogram will the prescriber order for the maximum loading dose? Okay, so let's look what we have here. It says we are dealing with an adult, so here. And what is the maximum loading dose? Maximum loading dose is 0.75 milligrams. Okay. Now, we have milligrams per kilogram, and we are given his weight in pounds. So one of the first things we're going to need to do is to convert 110 pounds into some kind of kilograms, okay? So if I take 110 pounds and put that over 1, the conversion is 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So I'm trying to get rid of pounds, so I'm going to put 2.2 pounds on the bottom, and then a kilogram on the top, okay? So the pounds cancel out, and I need to divide 110 by 2.2 to get 50. So this patient is 50 kilograms. he weighs 50 kilograms, so that's fine. Okay, so how many milligrams per kilogram will the prescriber order for the maximum loading dose? The maximum loading dose is 7.5 milligrams. Okay. Calculate the number of milliliters you would administer. So here's where we have to use this. Okay, we're starting with 50 kilograms. Going to put that over 1. And then 7.5 milligrams per kilogram. I'm trying to get rid of kilograms, so I'm going to make sure it's in the bottom. And I'm going to put the 7.5 milligrams in the top. Okay, now our kilograms cancel out, and we need to multiply. We need to multiply 50 times 7.5, and that gives us 375 milligrams. Okay, so we found milligrams. We are asked to find milliliters. All we have used is this part so far. Now we have to use what's on the label here. And it's not that easy to see, but it says 1 gram per 4 milliliters. It's what it says right there. Okay, so we have milligrams. We're going to need grams, so let's do that conversion. Okay, there are 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram. So our milligrams cancel out, and I get 0.375 grams. Okay, so now I have my grams, and I can calculate the milliliters I need. So I want to convert 0.375 grams over 1. I'm trying to get rid of grams, so I'm going to put the 1 gram in the bottom, and then the 4 milliliters in the top. The grams cancel. So now I take 0.375 and multiply that by 4 to get 1.5. So you will administer 1.5 milliliters of this drug as the maximum loading dose for someone of that size. Okay. 9.4. The prescriber ordered 3 milligrams every 4 hours as needed. Read the label and determine how many milliliters you will prepare. Indicate the dose in the on the syringe down here. So we're going to have to draw an arrow here. Okay. So the order was 3 milligrams. And I'm supposed to convert this into milliliters. Okay. See, right here, I have 50 milligrams per milliliter. So if I take this 3 milligrams and put that over 1, and then I can multiply it. I'm trying to get rid of the milligrams, so I'm going to put the 50 milligrams in the bottom, and then 1 milliliter in the top. Okay, the milligrams cancel out, and you end up doing 3 divided by 50, which gives you 0.06 milliliters. So you're going to give just a tiny bit of this. Okay, so let's put this on the chart here. We're supposed to put 0.06 milliliters. All right, so that's up to 1. So this is 0.1, so we actually need 0.6. So we're starting at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would load the syringe to that point.